Hey y'all, thank you for joining me again. It's your girl Healing Sun with fresh shits and giggles. But if it hit, then go ahead and let that shit hit. I know it's been a minute since I've done any reading, so thank you for rejoining me. If you're new, thank you for being here. I do apologize if I sound a little drained or tired. I am tired. But I did want to go ahead and get this reading out of the way. So this will be for my Aries for the month of June. This is the energy surrounding you in love. So this could be something that has already happened. It's what you're currently going through, or it's headed your way. Please take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, y'all already know what it is. Please just go ahead and let it motherfucking fly. Okay? Do not make anything your story. Do not force anything to be your story. So, I have already pre-shuffled the cards. Let's just go ahead and get started. Something I have been doing lately with my readings, listening to a playlist, and I'll just shuffle it just to kind of pick up on the energy, what could come out. So for the Aries, something I picked up on, it was interesting. It was almost like, so you all are like hooked on somebody. You got it bad for somebody. You got it bad by Usher came on. You all are hooked on somebody. It's giving a little bit of clingy energy, a little bit of codependency, but you feel like you have found your end all be all. You're like really emotionally invested and hooked on this person. Like you want to spend every waking day with them. Your friends are like, hey, let's go out and do this. You're like, nah, girl, I'm good. I'm with my man tonight. Your homies, your boys. Hey, you want to go grab some drinks? You want to go shoot some pool? You want to go to the cigar bar? I know I'm going to chill with my lady tonight. It's kind of that energy. You just prefer to be with them. You prefer to be around them right now, especially in the month of June. Yeah, and it's like your normal vibe is to kind of be in this like flossy energy, flexing energy. I can get whoever I want. I can do whatever I want, you know. I play the game doesn't play me type of thing. And it's like you don't care about looking good or impressing nobody else. You just want to look good and impress this person. Like you're really caught up. I mean, caught up. I also got some of you all are dating a drug dealer. Take it or leave it. And y'all are like really, it's almost giving, you know, like when the good girl or the good guy dates the bad girl or the bad boy, it's giving that energy like this person. Some of y'all are dealing with someone who has a bit of an edge to them, and you're like hooked. Communication could also be a little funky in June with you and your partner, or just the person you're interested in. It looks like communication could be a little short, not really where normal, let's say conversation is normally like drawn out, or you guys get really detailed or really deep in it. It's going to be like a little kind of short and straight to the point, and kind of maybe your partner could be speaking in riddles, but let's just see what comes out for you. We have passion. Pisces got that also. So I'm telling you, you're feeling very, very passionate about somebody. Breakthrough. Ooh, I like that energy. You could be dealing with another fire sign or an earth sign. Ooh. Okay, sadness is in the reverse, but I wasn't doing reverses on this deck, so that's interesting. You have sadness at the bottom of the deck. Sadness is an inner healing process that helps you process loss and pain. When you feel sadness, give yourself time and space, as it is the source of strength to start anew. So that's interesting. I feel like a lot of y'all are in a loving connection, or you're meeting someone that you really connect with, but there's an inner sadness that you're kind of dealing with. You do feel very passionate about your partner. Your partner could actually, the person you're talking to could actually be helping you deal with this sadness, because I do see letting go right after that. So it looks like this sadness, you are working on it. Maybe your partner or the person you're talking to, or maybe you just started talking to them, they notice that, you know, there is this fiery energy within you. And, you know, I know you really like having sex with me, or, you know, you like spending time with me, but I feel like there's something deeper going on. There's something deeper going on with you. But there's a breakthrough. Some of you all, maybe you've been in a rut sexually. There is a breakthrough. So I'm getting more sex in June. Some of you all, it's gonna be like, yes, I finally found somebody. Like some of you all, you have somebody coming in and you're gonna be really excited. You're gonna get hooked on this person quite fast. Because maybe you've been going through a dry spell. Maybe you just haven't really found anybody you liked, you were vibing with, and there's a breakthrough coming in when it comes to that. It may start off passionate, real sexual, real intense. I'm getting another fire sign for sure. Or an earth sign where it's just really passionate. We have family, blood ties, inner circle, karmics, third parties, haters, lesson learned. Interesting. Bottom of the deck. Trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Sadness at the bottom of one deck. Trapped at the bottom of another. Aries, I feel like there's something internally going on with you. For sure. Okay, so a few things. Some of you all are creating a deeper bonded connection with your partner, especially if you all have children together or you each have your own family and you're coming together. I do see it. June could, if you're dating someone and you all have children, whether together or separately, I see there's a possible trip, maybe camping in June. But you all are going to be growing closer. By June or within June, the connection is going to feel a bit more intense. It's going to feel like, whoa. It's almost going to feel like we're on the right path. This feels right. Some of you all are going to find out you're pregnant, or that your partner is pregnant in June. It's from all this sex y'all been having. But I'm also seeing, like, so if you have been in a karmic connection, it looks like that could be ending. So let's say you're already in a karmic connection. There's somebody new coming around that you're going to be hooked on, that you're not going to pay this karmic any type of attention. If your partner has been cheating on you, any form of infidelity, I feel like that's coming to an end. You have a few people wishing ill on your relationship or your love life. And then for some of you all, the person you're in a relationship with, like you have children with them, you all could be married, right? I feel like this person doesn't like you as much as you like them. And this is something you're possibly going to realize. Because we have lesson learned here, breakthrough, karmics. Especially if you're spiritual, your spiritual team may send you a message in your dreams or while you're meditating. Interesting. Some of y'all are definitely in a karmic connection that needs to end. Values. We have too many differences. And then chemistry. I've never felt a passion like this intense. We got passion on here twice. Some of you all, okay. This is a side story. This isn't for everybody. But you know how I was saying you're with somebody who you like them more than they like you. And this person, you know, we got this third party energy here. There is somebody. Okay. This is somebody you have a soul tie to, you have a family with, you have created some type of energetic soul tie between you and someone. This person does have a secret. You may already know, or you're going to find out. It's going to leave you feeling broken. I guess that's why that sadness and trapped energy is there. You know, you got it bad. You're hooked on this person. But that's just a side story, a side note. But for the majority of you all, there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of sex. Like your relationship could be heating up. Your love life could be heating up. Maybe you're having more sex. It just feels more passionate and intense. Some of y'all, again, are either going to get pregnant or somebody will get pregnant by you. But I feel like if you're single, you feel like you're coming across a lot of people that maybe you all don't share the same values. There's too many differences, especially possibly when it comes to money, how you handle money. I feel like if you're in a relationship, there could be some money issues or concerns. You two may view money differently, so maybe there's the conversation coming up around that. But my single ones especially, I feel like the people you're meeting, it's going to be passionate and intense. You know, you may even meet someone that has children. But you do feel like how we kind of view things a little differently in life. But I do see a breakthrough coming with that, especially if you're dealing with someone who appreciates open communication and being able to talk through things. Be careful about asking your partner for money. They may feel like, and not to say that you are, but to a degree they may feel a little used. They may even have a conversation with you about it, like, hey, you know, you've been asking me for money a lot more lately. You know, I don't mind helping out, but it is making me feel just a little underappreciated, undervalued. Some of you all, you are in a relationship with someone and it is, you know, sex is good, it's quite passionate, you all really enjoy time with each other, but the more you spend time with each other, you just kind of see we're not really aligned. And that could be, it's a karmic relationship. It's just meant to teach you some lessons. Even though you did create a family together, doesn't mean you're meant to stay together. That's for some of you. And you know, I told you I kept picking up on like this flossing, this flexing energy before I started your reading. Some of you, your partner may feel like you care too much about money. We have learning. You are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I'm very grateful for all the lessons that we both are learning now. Listen, yeah, I feel like whomever you're with, yes, and look under the deck, we have transparency. A number of you all are actually in a really good connection. And granted, you know, we all have our flaws, right? We all have things that we need to work on. And I feel like maybe June is a time where your partner is seeing more things about you that maybe you wouldn't necessarily want them to see when it comes to you, because you just want them to be like completely wrapped up in you and to only see or feel like the passionate, intense energy that you all have towards each other. But I feel like some of your habits, your bad habits, are gonna kind of be highlighted. But your partner wants to learn and work with you. I feel like a lot of you all are with somebody, or you're talking to somebody that wants to help you within your situation. Help you learn. They want to help you through this, get through this breakthrough. So maybe a lot of my Aries are going through some form of change, or just something different in your life right now. Look at that. Transparency, communication. I feel like communication for a number of y'all is very good. But then I also feel like there are some things that are unspoken, right? Like I said communication could be a little short. So maybe it takes a minute for this person to really open up about, look, you know, I'm not really liking this. For some of you all, side note, there's somebody that misses you. They want to reach out, but they're not going to talk to, they're probably not. This person has a hard time expressing themselves emotionally, but they do miss you. You could be seeing signs and synchronicities. But for a lot of my Aries, when it comes to love in the month of June, I just feel like you're learning a lot about yourself. You're learning a lot about who you are in a connection, or who you are as a single person wanting to be in a connection. I feel like some of you all have been tied to karmic energies that you've needed to separate from. For sure. For sure. And I feel like, you know, if you are in a relationship or you're just dating, this person does like a lot of things about you. Even the bad stuff, even the stuff you would deem bad. But then I told you there are some of y'all, but I feel like this is someone, if you're in a relationship and y'all are living together and you all may have a family or kids, like like I said, I feel like they may not like you as much as you like them. Like they like you, but not like you like them. But we'll see. Player came out. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. I'm telling you, some of you all who are in a relationship, your partner is cheating, unfortunately. And this may be something you're just starting to realize, or you have this inkling. Like this little inkling, this knowing. I only wanted 2, but I got 3. We have honeymooning at the bottom of the deck. So some of you all are definitely, I feel like, in that lovey-dovey energy with somebody. And some of you are, you're in this lovey-dovey energy with somebody that you just, it's good sex, right? You know, good chemistry. But passion can only take you so far, right? Passion can only keep a relationship so far. Some of y'all could be dating somebody that really likes attention. Or the person coming in, right? This is someone who loves attention. Could be quite athletic. I'm getting attractive. But you all also have paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. And then you have graduation day, leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. Lesson learned is out here twice. I think a lot of my Aries are in some form of a karmic cycle or a karmic connection. There's a relationship with somebody that you are meant to learn the lessons from, and I don't know if you have. The energy is trying to come in for you. And you could feel also with this player card, some of you feel like your partner is quite attractive and it makes you feel insecure about yourself, like your own worth. Some of y'all would definitely leave this person if you do find out they are cheating. Look at this. Honeymooning, swept up, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. I told you that you got bad energy is here. But some of you all, if you do find out your partner is cheating, you're going to be a little like hesitant, but I feel like you are going to leave them. You're going to get the courage. But there is something, this energy, cautious, insecure, guarded. This is associated with the karmic lesson you were supposed to learn or that you are learning right now. There's something about you needing to tap into like that paranoid energy. Why is that there? Like, why do you feel cautious in love or about this connection? Why do you feel insecure? Why do you feel guarded? Or why do you feel this way internally, naturally? Like, again, it's this what's going on with you internally, because I feel like your partner is picking up on something. And they may not be voicing it just yet, but they will. I feel like if you're dating someone or if you're just starting to date someone, I feel like they're like picking up on something is not 100% okay with my person. And I'm seeing that. And you may not want them to see this about you, right? So, a mask. Some of you all are wearing a mask. But you're meant to learn something about yourself in June when it comes to love. So hopefully you allow it to come in. You're meant to, the energy for a breakthrough is here. But you have to be open to receiving it. There's definitely, it's associated with some type of karmic energy. And this is a karmic lesson you were meant to learn. For sure. We have spring timing card. Planting seeds, plans, preparation, putting in the work. For some of you all, if you just started dating someone in the spring, it could be getting more serious. We do have decisions here to make a choice about something. Some of you all found out something about your partner in the springtime. Are we still in the spring? We are still in the spring. Yeah, if you started talking to someone in the spring, it's gonna get more serious by June. We do have fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, success, achievements, happy outcome. Yeah, I feel like, okay, if you're worried about whatever this karmic lesson is, I feel like you're going to learn it because you have lesson learned out here twice. South Note, oof. Comfort tone. Resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways or situations. Yeah, a lot of you Aries, you're clinging. There's something from the past that's following you, but you're comfortable being there. You know how, like, when you know something's bad for you, but you still do it, but it's just because you're comfortable, or it has become routine. It's what you're used to. Something new is fearful because you don't know how to navigate it. That's what this is giving. And I believe this has something to do with however you're feeling internally with that sadness and trapped energy, with this paranoid energy. Because I feel like some of y'all are definitely getting pregnant or having a baby in June. But, or your partner is pregnant. But, I feel like this person, their energy is good energy. This is Nine of Cups energy. It is a wish fulfillment. Some of y'all will be dating somebody you wouldn't normally date. But I feel like I'm getting heavily. You have to address this karmic energy before you can move forward the way you want to in your connection. So for a lot of my Aries, I feel like I'm talking to a group of Aries that has some type of karmic energy that is following y'all. And it's something you feel internally. And complete. You want someone who completes you, but you need to be whole on your own. Oh my God. So this may be associated with that internal energy. So, okay. So, this is why you got a bad play. So I feel like some of you are like, you're either with someone or you're going to meet somebody that you're going to be completely hooked on. Okay. I mean, hooked on. For some of you all, this person may have some hoish tendencies, hoish ways. If you want to work through it with them, be my guest. But that's not for everybody. Some of you all, if you do have a family with somebody and they've been cheating, I do see you all walking away from them. I do see that. But I'm heavily picking up on a group of Aries who you're either about to meet this person or you're already dealing with them. And you have some internal shit going on. And I mean, it's something deep that is going to start coming out. And your partner is going to start noticing it, realizing it, seeing it, really paying attention to it. They may have already been paying attention to it and haven't spoken on it just yet. But there's something about you feeling incomplete inside. Your heart chakra could be closed right now. There's something about you not feeling like enough. But it's like, don't be... This person is not here to complete you. They're here to add to you, but not to complete you, not to fill this void in your heart. There's a void within your heart, Aries. And I feel like only you can figure out what that is. For sure. Only you can figure it out. You do have boundaries at the bottom of the deck. You need to hold good boundaries so you don't feel violated. So I don't know if I feel maybe you need to strengthen your boundaries. Maybe you feel like you didn't have good boundaries in the past with situations. Maybe you don't have a lot of boundaries and you need to create them. Ooh, ding, ding, ding. Okay. There's a number of you all, you don't place boundaries in your connections. You really don't. You kind of expect things to go the way you want them to. And you don't put boundaries on shit. And when things don't go the way you want, it is so destructive to you. It hits quite harder than other people. than it would other people, but it's because you don't place any fucking boundaries. I'm sorry for cussing like that. But you don't place any boundaries when it comes to your heart. Like, it's almost like you just go all in, or you're all in with this person. I'm sorry, y'all, for moving my camera. I'm gonna leave it alone. But you're all in with this person. Okay. I said I have some... What reading did I do where that group needs to go do some healing? Or no, I feel like Pisces are dealing with somebody that needs to do some healing. But Aries, I'm going to tell y'all need to do some healing. Something that you've been manifesting since the spring is going to come in. Look at this. I'm healing to love myself again. Aries, this is you. Aries, this is you. You know you got work to do. You know you got to heal. And I think your partner or the person coming in will actually understand this. They see it. They know already. And so I feel like you all know you need to do some healing, and maybe you're trying to learn how to heal. My heart races when I'm with you. Yeah, you guys are fucking hooked on somebody. You're hooked on somebody. Like, I'm getting more so your energy, Aries, than the other person's energy. The most I picked up on the person was, I mean, they're going to be really understanding about your journey and your healing process. For some of you all, you dealing with a little hoe, you know, who wants to be the family, man or woman, but they're a little ho-ho. Something happened in the spring, right? But your partner understands this healing journey that you're on. You're definitely working on yourself, or if you're not already working on yourself, because I feel like some of you aren't because of that insecure, that paranoid energy, that sadness, that trapped. It's almost like you feel stuck. You don't really know what to do. Okay. I wonder if there's a karmic from your past that you need to release from your energy. Because remember I said somebody, they're not going to communicate this to you. They're never going to tell you this, but they miss you. That may be a karmic energetically. Ooh, do a spiritual cleansing bath. You need to call back your energy. Alright, number 20. I avoided talking about how overloaded I felt, hoping it would go away, but it only made things worse. Now the silence between us is heavy. Aries, I'm picking up your energy heavy. So, I feel like whatever has been weighing you down, you've been trying to ignore it, act like it's not there. You've been overloaded, to be honest. And I feel like, I'm telling you, June, something is just going to kind of be like your breaking point, or something is going to be so obvious to your partner or the person you're talking to. Because even if it's new, I'm telling you, there's some type of little breaking point in June where you're going to really kind of show your ass. Or these bad habits are going to be really revealed, you know, but it's like your partner's going to understand it's associated with something deeper than what you're telling me, deeper than, you know, and they're going to want to have that conversation with you. Like I told you, learning, breakthrough. Like, I feel like they want to help you overcome. How can I help you? And you know, Aries, y'all don't like to act like y'all need help, but your partner wants to help you. Just two more, Spirit. 2 more for the Aries. We have bang. Warning. Firing a warning shot is a sign of authority and control. Skips necessary steps to gain an advantage. I picked up on this earlier. I wish I would have said it. I feel like some of you Aries are trying to skip your healing process. You're trying to avoid this energy. But this is almost like this is your warning. If you don't start working on this now, if you don't start healing this energy now, you may cause issues in this connection with this person you so hooked on, all right? It may cause some issues in the future. June 20th could be important, June 17th, June 8th, June 2nd. Lifesaver, you are not alone in this storm as you grasp for air. Salvation appears a breath away from safety. 63, I want to awaken your memories of us, but is it too late? Will you grasp the death of our bond or misunderstand my intentions? Oh, God. I feel like this is the person who isn't going to want to communicate with you. Also, yeah, the person from the past. This is somebody that talked a lot of shit about you, too. They still think about you. They think about communicating, but they're not going to. I don't have the time or capacity to understand our connection. It's best to leave it alone unless you decide to take the first step. This person will not reach out to you first. They would want you to initiate the conversation or to initiate what happened. But why do we care? Why are you showing your face? Oh, like, why is your energy popping out, right? We don't care. But this lifesaver energy. I picked up on that codependency. Okay, your partner is here to help, right? They are here to enlighten you, to help you with this breakthrough. But don't look at your partner as someone that is supposed to save your life. Supposed to save you from this storm. Supposed to save you from what you're going through. This is something for you to figure out. Because I feel like you could possibly get in this energy where if you're being so codependent and you're wanting them to heal you and to help you through everything, they could start looking at you differently. Or like I said, remember, they could start to feel undervalued or taken advantage of or used in a sense. And they may start looking at this connection from a different standpoint. We have catch. Everything you've been looking for and more. Yep, you view this person as a complete catch. I feel like they view you as a catch also. But you're definitely, I feel like this person, you're like, oh yeah, you look good, you smell good, you taste good, you feel good. You know, when I'm around you, I feel good. You make me feel the butterflies, all the feels. Like, a lot of people will want to be with you. Like, I'm lucky over here. And so you're almost sinking your claws deeper into somebody because you don't want to lose them. Yeah. 2 more, Spirit. Just 2 more. Almost fell out. Friend zone. I think we're better off just being friends. Yeah, and this is on top of the warning. I'm telling you, be careful about this energy fucking with your relationship, because if you're in one or if you're starting to date somebody, right? And don't be afraid to have this energy addressed. If you keep running, right? If you keep running from this healing, from this work you need to do, I feel like this person is going to end up saying, I care about you. I want to be here for you. But I think I need to be here for you as a friend and not a romantic partner. Love. I'm starting to fall head over heels for you. You all are definitely in love or falling in love. I feel like this person, they're in love with you too. Look, balance. I love how well we complement each other and balance each other out. Like, so I feel like no matter how different you are, like you're crazy, their calm balances out your crazy. You know? Their crazy balances out your calm. That type of thing. Like, I do feel like there's love here. But just be careful. Aries, you got some healing to do. Alright, to the tarot. We have the Three of Cups. The Seven of Swords. Interesting. There's that. Somebody definitely has cheated. The Four of Pentacles, but you... Some of you all know this person cheated, but you don't want to let them go. Because you feel like you invested too much. And then the Devil. There's this... Some of you you're with this karmic partner. There's this soul tie, this heavy soul tie with this person. Okay. King of Swords. Some of y'all are dealing with an air sign. Eight of Swords. Six of Pentacles. King of Wands. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck is the underlying energy. So it's a bit conflicting. Some of you all, there's either an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone with some cold energy who you're not talking to, who actually would want to reconnect. But I feel like reconnecting, there's some form of deceit or deception associated with that. This could be, you could think about this person a lot, actually. Some of you all, it's like you're trying your best not to have your partner, like, really see what's going on with you mentally. You're trying to, like, kind of, like, sneak, and not, again, this is not doing the work, right? You're trying to sneak away and not do the work that you need, but I feel like some of you all are going through some mental wellness concerns. Someone may reach out. Again, I'm telling you, someone may reach out wanting to reconnect. Someone from the past. I wouldn't really trust it. You are definitely holding on to this connection for dear life. Make sure it's equal give and take. Because I feel like you know that this is someone you want to be with. You want to hold on to this person. But make sure you're giving, like... Make sure that person isn't just pouring into your cup. Pour into their cup also. For some of y'all, when you find out that your partner has cheated or stepped out, you're still going to want to be with them. But this person they had some generous P or some generous D. Okay. There's a need to kind of invest. Tend to your garden, Aries. Invest in yourself. It's okay to be caught up in somebody and focused on them, but make sure you're focused on yourself also. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to leave it there, Aries, because it's going longer than I wanted to. I've been trying to keep my readings at about 30 minutes. I know this isn't love, but be careful of a possible, like, your friend group. Maybe while you guys are out, some harsh shit is going to be kind of said. It may spark an argument and, like, real faulty behavior. If you do get together with this person from the past, it's not going to go well. Even if you just meet them for a conversation, it's not going to go well. Like, if you're the one to reach out and all of that, But you have this person on your mind. I feel like you're on their mind too, though. Y'all could be thinking about each other at times and not saying anything. The person the person that you're gonna meet, or the person that you're with, they do know they want to invest in you. They feel like you're worth it. They do love you. They feel like you're worth it, even if you kind of fucked up. Like, because I'm getting some mental wellness concerns for sure. But okay, thank you, Aries. That was your reading for the month of June. Thank you for joining me again. Love y'all.